Okay, so this one is about Friday Night Lights season three. I dislike it, and it's about Matt's quarterback situation, not so much the relationships that he had. So you could compare this to where Trevor Lawrence does really well, wins a I'm sorry, not a state championship, national championship against Alabama that one year. What's going on in Michigan with J.J. McCarthy and K. McNamara is completely different because they've both had the experience to play in a Big Ten championship and a semifinal playoff and against their big teams that they play every year. So it's completely different. But here's the problem with Matt. It seems like every season they disrespected him with his arm and stuff. He doesn't have a good arm. Voodoo's breathing down his neck. Now J.D. McCoy's breathing down his neck. But the problem is that Coach Taylor should have never benched Matt because the boosters had too much control. J.D. McCoy wasn't ready. Matt got them to 3-1. You don't bench a kid because of that. And then they tried a two-quarterback thing like they do in college, and it just didn't work out, and everyone was completely confused. And JD got the start over Matt and stuff for the spread offense. But here's the thing. It was Matt's veteran year. It's his senior year. It was Matt's year. A veteran quarterback with experience versus a rookie quarterback with a strong arm that has no experience. So here's the thing. Matt has been in the playoffs 3 times. Yes, granted, he played a wide receiver and he could have got scholarships to other top schools when he switched back to quarterback. He won a state championship, played in the playoffs, lost, and then got into the state championship again. Here's the thing. When J.D. McCoy got there for the 2 games, one game was rainy. You don't throw the ball, you run the ball in that. And Matt would have ran the ball because he's a better guy. He clock manages the game instead of just throwing it with his arms. It's like, would you have Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes? They're both good quarterbacks, but Tom Brady has the experience and knows to manage the clock a little bit better. So it's something along the lines of that. Because come that water game, the rainy game, J.D. McCoy almost loses it for them. Yeah, he gets a touchdown, but then he throws a pick, and people are dropping the ball, and then they get a 2-point conversion, win it 15-14. He barely won that game. And then in the state championship, he completely falls apart and stuff when the lights were the brightest and couldn't get it done. Matt comes out, gets them back in contention, 28-27, and brings them back from death. But at the end of the day, his defense sold on him. Granted, Matt still should have got a top school scholarship to him because he was a great quarterback and stuff. But it is what it is, and yeah. But ultimately, that's why I hate season 3 of Friday Night Lights, because it was Matt's year. You guys let me know what you think, but it's Matt's year. You take a veteran quarterback and bench him? That's stupid for a freshman that has a great arm. Who cares if he has a great arm? He has no experience under playoffs or state championships. So yeah, those are my thoughts. You guys let me know what you think.